Hi there, welcome to Janie's Journals. This is Janie, and I'm hoping that my channel will be a place where you can find inspiration and most of all encouragement. This is a flip through of an album. I did this here a while back, and it is based on Cori's Creating with Scraps is the name of her channel, but it's her Scrapbuster idea book. I did a lot of things very much like she did in her book, and then there's a few things that I did completely different, and a few things I added of my own. I don't remember now which is which, but I'm going to link her channel below with that playlist. And it was phenomenal to go through every week and see the inspirational pages that she was making. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the front cover, obviously. And it's just different scraps that are glued together and inked. Sorry, a yawn snuck up on me. And I did mine very much like she had done hers. And it's just, like I said, these scraps that are inked and just pieced together on there, collaged. And the spine of it, I used a piece of paper. I can't remember what the name of it is, but if I figure it out, I will put it in words down at the bottom of the screen here for you. So this is the front of it, and opening it right up. I'm nervous. This is the first time I've done a flip through, so I may not talk a whole lot. I may just go through it and show you what I have. Oh, my stem kind of tore off. I'm going to fix that. This inside cover is a lot like what she did. Well, this is almost exactly like what she did. And it's just a scrap card on there and a spot. I made lines with corrugated cardboard to do journaling. And then, I mean, it's amazing, all of the little tucks and pockets and everything that she showed us how to do. That's a little matchbook paper pad in this, in this little baggie. It has a couple of tickets here. There they go. And it's got another ticket here, or tag, I guess you'd call that. This was so fun to make. And then behind here, whoops, that didn't quite go in where it's supposed to. Behind here is just a pad of different kinds of papers that can be written on. And I put this big oversized paper clip there. And then we have, I wish I didn't have to move it so much, but this one has got, this is just a little envelope flip out that you can use to journal on. She showed us how to make these too, which they're really neat, and once you get the hang of it, they're really easy. And there's that. Just a little tag. Another one of those same journaling flip out, fold out envelope things, and a little ticket here. This side has got a tag here, big tag here. It doesn't want to go back in. And it's got a small tag here. It says choose to fly. And this is something, I think I added this. And this is just a piece of material that I use the fancy stitching on my sewing machine, and just a little tag. And then we have this little flip out pad of paper. got a teeny weeny little tag there. But the important thing is to see how these pockets are. And I think this is the one that I didn't do exactly like her. I got confused a few times. Nothing to do with how she was doing her book, but because I would like do something over here, and while that was drying, I would try to work on this page, and I wound up getting some things confused. But like I said, that's through no fault of hers. I'm gonna get something here. I'll use this to prop this end up. That's too big. That'll work. That's a little bit better. And this one has got, which way does this go? That way, I think. Just a couple little photo tags. There's some space for writing on the backs of these. And then this is a little pull-out trifold, I think is what she called it. And that slides in there, and it's got one of those little Tim Holtz clips on it. Here's a little tag here. And then there's a tiny tag over here too. This is just full of stuff. This is the next page. And it's got, these are just tags from the Tim Holtz. I used I think it's called Wildflower paper pad. Here is a couple of tags. I like this one. It's got a little butterfly in it there. It's got a paper doily and all these little clusters I had made and just had a box full of them so that I could pull them out when I needed something to be a little bit decorated. There's a little cluster there. Whoops. Didn't want that to happen. And this is a belly band with just a sheet of paper in it. Coffee stained paper. I like that it says "Don't fuss." And then you have this one. And this is, she showed you how to make these too. And I put a paper clip in it. She puts, I think she put some little tickets in here. There may be another page that's got a better idea of that. And is this the one? Nope. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the one. It's actually on here with a magnet. So it it sticks itself over the paper like that, over the page. And this is just a pad of scrap paper, and I paper clipped it onto here to decorate the back side of that. These are just tickets. I'm not going to pull every little thing out, but these are just tickets and tags that are in there. Oh, that's a, she showed you how to make this too. It's a Vellum Ticket. Oh, I don't remember what she called it. This is just a piece of, oops, that way, piece of paper that's tucked in there. Got a little tag here. Here's what I was saying. She showed you how to do this half circle, and I used this is one of the paint chips. When I was remodeling my scrapbook room, I got a bunch of these paint chips to choose my color, and I used that there. And this is a little booklet that opens this way, and it unfolds itself, and you tie it up, and then it also makes itself into a pocket. It's just a piece of material that I had run through my printer. And that goes there. And this is a little trifold, well, I guess a quad fold piece of paper that you can do some journaling on. It's got another one of those clamps. So just one page. This is just a napkin that I glued on this paper. The napkin was just so pretty I didn't want to cover it up, so I didn't. This has got a couple of really small tags here and here. This has a tag here, and then this opens up to show you that pretty lady in there. And I was glad. I've used a couple of things in here that I've had for a long time, like this little closure. I've had these for so long, so I'm glad to have something that I can actually use them on. Get them out of my stash. This has a pocket with a couple of tags in it, and this is tracing paper. And these are the half circles from, like, if I were to make a tab like this and only use half of it, the other half I held on to, and she showed you how to make different things out of those kind of cutoffs. This is just one of those strips, the leftover stuff that you make your little belly bands and things out of. This has got a library card that is actually a paper pad. And then the belly band here has got 4 little tags, or the sizes get bigger as you go up. That one, whoops. And then that one, I made this one shorter just because that's the only scrap I had. There's a little scrap. And that's, I think, what I like most about this is how many scraps that I used up making this thing. Because I've got scraps all over the place. And this is a little pull-out thing. This just has different coffee dyed paper. This, I think this is a Webster's Pages piece, and it didn't necessarily go as well with the Tim Holtz paper, but when it's behind that, you don't know that. And this is another thing that she showed us, how to use the negatives of our scraps to make things. This is a little flip, and it's got a journaling card. This is the Braille paper. She uses a lot of Braille paper, and I was fortunate enough to find some on, it was either, well, I think it was Amazon. No, I think it was eBay. I found mine. So I use it, and it was a copy of a play is what I'm using, the Braille paper that I'm using. Got this little notebook and another belly band that also has over here some space for journaling cards or whatever. And then here is another pocket. I love these little critters. And it's just, I want to say roughly made, but I mean, it's not, oh, that one doesn't want to go in there. I'll put that back in a minute. And then you have this. That's a bigger one of those little guys, and put this little I think this is a firefly, maybe, little Brad on there. And then in here is just a piece of coffee stain paper for journaling. Lots of journaling spots on this. This side has got this little booklet. Put a leaf sticker on it. That doesn't want to stay down now. And then this is another little flip that you can use for journaling. And then another tag. And this is book page. In fact, behind here I'm going to show you this because this is one of the things that she showed us how to make. And I just love that. I love that. Okay. And then we have this page. It's got a journaling card in there. And then this is just a little flip out of paper that you can journal on, draw on, whatever you want to do. And then this is a page. This was really different too because she showed you how to put this together. This is using those small squares. What are they? 1.5 by 1.5 maybe? Of the Tim Holtz papers, and use, well, it's a 1.5 by 4, I think. Anyway, you put a strip here, a strip here, a strip here, and then that gives you all of these little pockets that you can put stuff in. Got a little tag there. Oops. Got this little pad of paper. And all of these little things on the ends. This is another one. It's got a ticket holder in it. It's just got a little flip pad paper. This piece has got 2 tags. There's one there. Whoops. I'm being kind of rough on them. And one here goes down in there. And this is another one of those things that I've had for forever. These Clockworks pieces. And I use that as a closure for this little booklet. Again, using up things that I've hoarded for so long. Little tiny tag. This is just a piece of coffee dyed paper for writing. And then here you have this fold out for journaling again. Goes in this belly band, I forget where it all goes. And then here is another little pad of paper. There. This one has a couple of tags in it. This is some more of that braille paper, and I like the edge of it. I just left the edge piece on there. And this looks like it's going to have all kinds of tags and stuff. It doesn't. I just used a big leaf that I had. It was, it's a artificial leaf. And I just put some plastic on top of it and then made the frame around it like this. I'm thinking that this is one that she did too. This is a corner tuck, and it's just got a tag and some more paper in it. And this is a journal. Is that a pad, or that's just paper? And just before I did this filming, the videoing, I made this little cluster to go on there because that pocket just looked kind of plain. That's the back side of this pocket. And then I also, just before I started the video, I added this cluster, which I had made myself from Amazon packaging. And I've got a video on that. If you are interested, you can find that. Got that. This is a piece of vellum, and this is, I think, what did she call this opening? Is it a postal opening or mailbox slot? Something like that. But I really like that too. This one is plain. I didn't realize it was plain, but I'm okay with that. I'll find something to do with it. And this is just one of the Tim Holtz die cuts that I've colored and then backed on parchment paper with some plastic over it. This is not like acetate. It's a little bit thicker than acetate. Here's a belly band that's made out of a snippet roll from scraps. There's another little journaling place here. I just love all this. She is a very talented lady. Here's another one of those artificial envelopes like I had stuck in here. And I used the top and the bottom of it to top the tags that I made in this piece. And there's that one. And that one. I told you I wasn't going to pull everything out. I'm just so excited. And then this is the back piece. And it's got a couple of tags. This one I think's Edith Holden. And this is a big tag that opens up 3 different ways. And I meant to put a pad of paper in there, but didn't do it. That's okay. I don't think anybody will miss it. So there's that. And then, can't remember if that's actually holding something. No, that's just a little teeny weeny little paper clip that I put on there for decoration. I'll put him back in a minute too. And there's the back. So I thank you for watching, and give Cori a look. I mean, the videos that she puts out, like I said, were absolutely wonderful to work with. And you guys have a great day. I do appreciate you stopping. If you want to see anything in the future, just subscribe if you don't mind. I'm a new channel, just getting started and trying to get as many subscribers as I can. Thank you for watching.